Hello, I'm Brendan from Retro Gamer and welcome back to Retro News Fortnightly! Yeah, Retro News Fortnightly, where we give you all the latest retro gaming news every... every 14 days. First up, we have the news that the Sinclair ZX Spectrum Vega finally has a launch date, and that is the 24th of August of this year. You may remember the Vega from last year when it had a hugely successful Kickstarter campaign that raised over £155,000. It's a micro-controlled PC that has over 1,000 inbuilt Spectrum games. It plugs into your TV via an AV cable and is also powered by a USB cable. If for some reason 1,000 games isn't enough for you, you can actually load up any game you damn well please using an SD card. It also has the function built in to save and load wherever you also want to damn well please, and it will retail for £100. Now £100 may seem a bit steep, but all the games on here have actually been sourced legitimately, which is quite good in this day and age where anyone can just download ROMs from dark and nasty websites and get away from it constantly. Next up, we have the story that an entire PlayStation 1 Japanese collection has been sold for 3 million yen. This was sold to an anonymous bidder on Yahoo Auctions Japan and includes over 3,000 games, plenty of box sets, as well as lots of controllers. As of that auction and as of recording this video, 3 million yen will get you about just over 24... Where'd I put my calculator? 3 million yen gets you just over $24,000 US, so that's about $7 or $8 per game, which isn't bad. Personally, I would probably never buy that because, well, for one, I don't have any money, but two, I mean, like, what would you do with all those games? Like, that's just too many games. Anyway, let's go on to the next story. And for the last story of today, we have the announcement of a new product called the BitBoy. The BitBoy plugs into the printer port of the Game Boy Color camera and basically saves any photo you take with the Game Boy Color camera directly to an SD card within the BitBoy itself. There have been a few different ways of doing this in the past, but this certainly does seem like the easiest way to go about it since it just saves to the SD card. It also has a rechargeable battery so you don't have to worry about power, and it can also support games that can print within them, like Pokemon Yellow and Silver, as well as Zelda Link's Awakening. One cool feature of the BitBoy is the ability for the firmware to be upgraded by the SD card slot, and the creators have said they do have some patches coming which will support more games that have printing as a feature. I'm not actually sure when the BitBoy is going to launch, but it does seem to be soon, and it will launch for $65. So unlike a few other accessories I've mentioned in this video as well as the video I did 2 weeks ago, this does certainly seem like the most affordable. Anyway, that's all I really care to talk about today. On my left, you'll see the one previous Retro News Fortnightly I've made, and on my right, you'll see some other videos on Retro Game On. If you want to read more about what I've talked about today, then sources for everything is in the description box below. You can also subscribe if you want to. I guess I probably don't even really need to mention that since there's a big logo right here right now, at least there should be. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in this particular video in one fortnight.